from Carnival Conquest. We are in Bimini this morning, and I will tell you, I am all the way at the back of the ship, like literally the very last inside of the hallway pretty much. And when we go to dock, you got a free massage when you were laying in bed this morning because the whole room shook. But hey, it's part of docking, it's all the mechanics and all that. But if you do not know what that is, that could be kind of startling because it was really shaking. But definitely looking forward to going and seeing what's out of Bimini. But first, I need to go get some coffee, probably a bottle of water, and then a little bit of breakfast before I head out. So let's go start the day here in Bimini. Okay, so I've come up with this slight conclusion that maybe life would be a lot easier if we could have spiked coffee first thing in the morning, every morning, and it'd be accepted. Note to self. But I also have to show you this fabulous energy we have going on over here, as it's amazing out here today. All right, here's the good energy this morning. Good morning, good morning, and cheese. All right, made it off port here in Bimini. There's the first side of the outside the ship that we've had, but I caught your wave. And here it is. Here's Bimini. Really nice flat. You can tell it's like newer pier, but it is quite a bit of a walk. But hey, it's the Bahamas. It's all right. I am down here at the marina now. They dropped off after the casino and resort. They have a drop off for like shopping and golf carts and all that. And that's where I got off. Found a sticker. Yay! I didn't like the keychain, so we're gonna keep on searching. But down here by the marina, there is a storm coming in. As you can see, the wind is getting crazy, but super nice. It's like an overcast day, so it's not too hot or anything like that. But the tram system does work. Takes a while, and it's not very organized. Like, it doesn't stay on a set path. So sometimes it'll go into like the casino parking, and then others it'll just go to the resort. It kind of just stops wherever it wants to go. So note that, but it's fun to just explore. All right, can't go to the Bahamas without being at a beach. This is one of the free ones. They do have like the little poplas that you can sit under. It's just right by the shopping center, right as you come out of the port area. Now, if you go into the port area, there's also a free beach, and it's a little bit better. It's got like the seats and the umbrellas and stuff, but they are pretty expensive, but still gorgeous no matter what you look at. Behind me are the trams that you can ride on around the islands here. They're really, really full as they leave the cruise ship, as you can see. But it's an easy way to see all of the island and kind of decide where you want to go before you do it. Toes in the sand, water brushing up against you. Can't get much better than this. It's a bunch of babies that are learning how to hunt. made it back to the ship. The ship is literally like a ghost town. There is everybody on the port because I will flip around here in a second, but the pool deck is pretty much empty. There aren't any lines in the food. There's no lines at the bars. It's really, really nice, even though being on Bimini was really nice too. But I was like, hey, drinks are included here. There's beach chairs. I'm good to go. So I'll show you the deck. But as you can see, it is pretty empty. So it's kind of sprinkling a little bit on and off, but it's not horrible. But again, I'm on the ship, so if it starts pouring, I just head back and then I'll come back out in a few minutes. But Bimini was fun. The tram definitely helps you kind of see like where a bunch of the layout is. The free beaches are great. Don't spend money and all that here. Just go to one of the free beaches. If you need to get a chair there. Don't spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on an excursion. It's just not needed. I will tell you that some of the bathroom facilities are limited, and also ask around like to a couple people of how much they paid for their chairs and umbrellas before you get it, because there was a lot of price changing going around. But it was really, really nice. What else can I say? Yeah, not too much. Just kind of a chill day. Definitely a beach day. Found tons and tons of shells, so I'm going to need to bring a bigger bag next time so that I can fit all the shells and coral to bring back to people that always ask me for it. So yeah, going to just sit out here and enjoy the pool deck. There is going to be a movie here in a little bit, and then later today is the military appreciation. The World Works here, and then some comedy shows. So let's see what the rest of the day brings, but Bimini has been a blast. Okay, me again, full of questions today. Is there any graceful way to get out of loungers when you are like stuck in the middle of a bunch? I just don't think there is. Like, everyone's gonna look like a beached whale. Just a thought. Let's put some space in between them. Song trivia? Yes! Wonderful. Gotta play. Good evening. It is dinner time, the last day, Bimini day, and had to get the room packed up a little bit. And then I'm gonna head off to dinner and do the evening things. They've got comedy and like the end of the cruise show and all that kind of stuff. But today at Bimini was a absolute blast. A awesome seashell, I guess searching treasure hunt kind of place. I brought back a bunch, and if I had more room in my suitcase, I would have brought back more. But beautiful water, the sand was amazing, and our weather was amazing. It was like overcast, so it wasn't too hot, and yeah, really, really enjoyed it. And I haven't really heard any negatives from like people walking around or whatever. But great stop. Came back from being at port, watched a movie out on the Lido deck. It was nice weather, so I enjoyed it. It was Super Mario Brothers, but hey, it worked. And then grabbed a quick bite to eat at the Blue Iguana. It was the first time I had had their lunch, and it was very good. I did the shrimp burrito, and oh, it was so good. Definitely will be doing that again on future cruises. But After grabbing a little bit to eat, went down and did trivia. Started off with Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, then moved to 80s, and then on to the 90s song. And oh my gosh, it was a hoot. By the time 90s came around, a lot of people were back on the ship, and there's a group of us that we were having an absolute blast. All of them were like our childhood, so we were just belting them out. It was kind of funny. People were like stopping up above over like the overlooks and just watching us because we were having a great time. But definitely stop and do that if you can find it in your day, because it was a blast. After that, went to military appreciation. It was the smallest military appreciation I have been to yet, but I still did my part and made sure to participate. Zach did a great job, even though he is from Canada, of going and being like, okay, it's important. So great job to Zach. They did do like the empty seat at the table, kind of like memorial or tribute. There'll be a picture of it in the video. And came back to the room, got all of that sunscreen off of me and salt water, and packed up and ready for dinner. So I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna see if I can find a few of the people that I've been hanging out with. There's quite a group of us now, but I'm gonna check to see if any of them want to go to dinner before I put in my dinner reservations, and then it will be time for finishing up in the casino, paying the final bill, and comedy and into the night show. So it'll be a busy night, but definitely making those memories and not dreams, and living every day as a gift, because that's what it is. Make sure that you like and subscribe, because you never know when the next adventure is going to be. Hint, hint. Or where it will be too. So make sure you like and subscribe, hit that bell if you really want the notifications. But on to dinner and last night activities. Good night or good morning from Carnival Conquest. It is the end of day 3, last day. It was Bimini, lots of fun. Did a recap before dinner, but this trip has just flown by. These short ones are just so short that it feels like you just get unpacked and then it's time to pack up again, or you just like start learning your way around the ship, you learn the staff, and it's time to go home. But unfortunately, that's the way it is. So tonight was a lot of fun. They did have the the World Works Here show or whatever. I didn't make it. Dinner went over, so I didn't make it. Kind of bummed, but it is what it is. The comedy was great. I am really liking how they moved it into the big theaters now, for like the late night shows, and then they just have like so much like shows and schedules and all that kind of stuff. Like tonight there was 3 different shows. They had a PG one with one of the comedians, and then the second comedian did 2 adult shows, and they were different. So it was a lot of fun. Some improv too, jokes and trying to humiliate people, but it backfired, and yeah, it was really, really funny. But don't come into comedy super late, and then don't come in when you're completely drunk and ask where you're sitting. But it was a lot of fun, a great way to end the night. Stopped by the dance club, but the dance club is not very busy tonight, so came up here, and I will finish packing and get a little bit of sleep before the early wake up time tomorrow. I have to be in the theater no later than 7:45 for my excursion. So I'm doing an excursion in Miami. I'm gonna go to South Beach. Pretty much why I'm doing it: 1, they're giving me a transfer to the airport, so I don't have to worry about like finding a ride share or anything like that. And then also I have a really late flight, so they get to watch my bags for me while I get to explore Miami. So just an option if you're in the same predicament that I was. But also I wanted to know what was kind of open, because with it being Labor Day, I didn't want to kind of venture out on my own if I didn't know what would be open. So definitely a fun time, and definitely made memories and not dreams. Ooh, the ship's really rocking if you can see any of what's going on. But definitely made those memories and not dreams, and lived every day as a gift, because that's what it is, thanks to my donor. So thank you for many, many more adventures and memories, and I will see you tomorrow for South Beach and travel home. Until next time, guys.